All right, we are on set, season 2 of The Vampire Diaries with
Season 2.
Mr. Ian Summerholder, the evil Damon Salvatore.
Hey, it's about perspective.
Obviously, you left the season off last season in a very
Vulnerable,
interesting
ridiculous, horrible position.
Yeah. Do you like it when Damon gets vulnerable?
No.
Really?
I feel like Stefan. And that's difficult for Damon. I'm being honest. I remember walking up to Marco Siega and going, because I was having so much trouble with the scene on the porch.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't hard kissing Catherine.
Mm-hmm.
But it was hard being vulnerable, and I kept saying to him, I said, I don't, because it's so counterintuitive for me now as Damon, when I put on the clothes and the whole, like, thing. And I said to him, it just feels weird. And he goes, yeah, because you're vulnerable. But overt, like, but very vulnerable. Damon
Right.
shows little tiny bits and pieces. You might get a hint or something, but you don't generally get an entire scene, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Damon can't be vulnerable for a whole scene. It was cool.
So now we're coming back. If and when Damon finds out who he was kissing, how do you think he's gonna react?
He's not going to be very happy. And most likely he's going to be hurt. And when Damon's not happy and hurt, shit goes down.
There's a huge change coming to Mystic Falls in that now, of course, Mayor Lockwood is dead. And that means a lot in terms of Damon and the little secret society of vampire hunters that he's weaseled himself into. How do you think the politics of the town are gonna change?
Well, if he would just sleep with the sheriff and sleep with Carol Lockwood, then he could ease, you know.
Why aren't you in the writer's room?
I am, actually. That's why my stories are so good. Because, no.
You get the good lines because you've got blackmail on everyone.
I've got dirt. I get dirt on Kevin and Julie. And no. You know, I mean, this whole dynamic with him being in the council and sort of weaseling his way in, it's his only way of controlling the information and getting information. So the flow of information to and from the council,
Mm-hmm.
I think is the only way that he's going to be able to steer this ship. And I think that it could be really, really problematic for him if he doesn't play these cards right. I mean, it could be a real problem.
We don't really know yet if Catherine's back in Mystic Falls to stay or if she's gonna run off after the events of the finale. But
she just came back for Damon. I mean, she missed him.
Mm-hmm. So one kiss and she's gone.
She realized she screwed up, and she really loves Damon. You know, and we're gonna work this out.
You and Catherine.
Yeah.
Damon and Catherine. It'll be like a domestic little murderous family.
Absolutely. Cops come twice a week, domestic violence.